know who it is, you know what it is, you know where we at. So if you don't know any of that, this is your host, Grind Mode Chaos. You are locked in right now to the best show in the world. What show is this? This is Respect My Grind Live, aka Respect My Grind TV. Each and every Tuesday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's going down. We halfway through the month of June. And what's good, Jesse?
I can hear the air conditioner.
Oh, okay. I can't even move right now. If I get up, I'm gonna get up. But I'm gonna work on that video mix. Shout out to the whole team at Video Mix. Shout out to all our shows, our morning show. Man, if you're trying to get a show over here, man, y'all can hit us up, man. We got a lot of slots. We got weekend slots. We got, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, definitely tap in. If you're trying to get your music played, definitely tap in. 31,000 is on today. We checking into New Mexico today. So that should be exciting. Two awesome guests. I'm going to jump right into it. I haven't really been doing too much. But recording. If I show y'all what's around here right now, this is a podcast, TV show, record label in the corner, recording studio. There's a lot going on in this background, so y'all gotta excuse me, man. Plus, I'm kind of under the weather. I'm sorry, medicated because I've been really getting the worst sinus, man. This rain is really winning over me, man. So y'all just bear with me today. Not really 100%, but I'm gonna try to give y'all a show that's 100%. Shout out to Shawab. Definitely, man. Captain Magazine. Y'all see we got the new body oils in. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all definitely check that out. Stu Life. Got some shirts that's in. Shout out to Stu Life. That is still representing Shawab, my business partner, aka Shy Lion. You know what I'm saying? You know we lions, man. We Leos. I love her layout because it's like a real layout. No cap. Like, no games. She really doing her thing, man. And when it comes to presentation, she got that thing mastered. Startup packages include, I'm talking about watermark, you trying to get logos, business cards, e-flyers, promo t-shirts, websites, you know what I'm saying? This for her to moderate for like a whole at least a year. Video commercials, man. Y'all need to tap in with her. She got a lot going on. Y'all see the package. I'm gonna probably wear this next week or soon. I like it, man. She got some good colorways. So Jesse, what is you? 1X? 2X? 1X? Yeah, I got a shirt for you, man. I need to put that in your packet of stuff. Your stuff just getting, your pile getting bigger and bigger, man. We need to link up, man, so I can give you your stuff, man. I still got stuff from the Jazzy old collection, the Jazzy CBD collection. We got all kind of stuff, man, that's been coming in. So definitely salute, man. How your week been?
It's been slow.
Slow?
Yeah, been slow.
Man, it shouldn't be that slow, man. You done had a couple great things happen, man. You know, I'm still trying to get my stuff together, man. I just been binge watching a lot of stuff, locked into this house, not going too far, getting heavy back on this gardening tip. Working on my mango tree now. My moringa tree is sprouting real heavy. My soursop tree kind of died on me, but I replanted it in a different part of the my backyard, and it's coming back. I thought it was dead. I thought I was gonna have to throw it in the trash, man. I was worried, but it's back. Moringa, soursop, coconut tree is growing in the corner. I put some sod down in my yard, so I'm becoming like an all-out gardener, man, and it's teaching me a lot about life and just being creative in my yard. Cause I'm trying to have a whole bunch of stuff in my yard in which I can eat off and live off, man. I'm trying to be like the yardie man, really yardie man to me. You hear me? I want to be able to fish in my backyard, grill in my backyard. Once I catch a fish, clean all that. You know what I'm saying? That's my goal by at least 2022. But yeah, man, I done hit a couple open bites. Sorry. Some of them was I don't know, man. Some of these guys got to knock the dust off. I ain't really feeling a lot of stuff I'm hearing, and with some of the stuff I am hearing, I will address this, man. The artists that's watching my show, man, please take this stuff serious, man. Like, it don't make no sense in how y'all give everybody a job but yourself. You know what I'm saying? I had an artist talking to me recently about something, and it just got on my nerve, man. I'm gonna just be real. Like, y'all gotta take y'all career serious, man. You can't put all that pressure on everybody else. You know what I mean? Like, if you want it, it's gonna show, bro. And then people gonna take you serious, man. But if not, people gonna see that part too. They gonna see you not taking your whole music career serious, and guess what? They not gonna invest in you. You're not gonna take advantage of um, the opportunity of dealing with you, man. Because it don't make no sense sometimes, man. Some of these people could. I just feel like they lazy, man. Lazy. You gotta go harder, bro. So, hey, man. If we ready for some videos, we can do that so we can get to our first guest. You know what I'm saying? It's right up here in Pompano. So I'm ready
Drums,
when you are.
please.
Let's do it. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Hey, let me tell you something. I don't know who ever sung with him on that. Who's I should have that as a pop quiz. Man, who is the person who sung on Summertime, bro? We never seen her. What is her name? Where is she at? What did she do with her life? That is one of the most classic songs. They play that almost all year round, but especially in the summertime. So where is she at? Who is that, bro? Do you know?
Have to look that one up.
Aha. I like when I know stuff that I know that you probably don't know, because it make me feel like you wise. You know a lot about music, but you don't know everything. You feel me? I never seen a picture of her. It's a couple people that I heard songs of. I never seen a picture or video or none of them. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, man. Shout out to Summertime. We about to get into this new guest, man. I'm excited, man. That's 31K, 31,000. Let's do it, man. I'm ready, man. He ready. I'm ready. Y'all see I got the colorways that's matching my stuff now. You see the pink and the blue. Y'all see that? And the white. Y'all see that? 31,000!
What to do, bro?
Hey, man, I'm trying to match your energy. Before I even get started with this show, I had to match your energy because I've been seeing you in that gym, and I said I can't come in here slacking. I've been watching the little format he got. You know what I'm talking about? I'm a boxer too, so I be knowing some things. You hear me? So, what's good,
Yeah.
bro?
Nah, I'm just chilling, man. Nigga, I really just took this year to get together mentally, spiritually, financially, everything. Along with still dropping content whenever I can, and I'm fucking with a couple other artists that
Hold
I
on,
deal
hold
with
on, hold on,
regularly.
hold on. See, this why I ain't give you the rules. Hold up. I ain't give you the rules, but I'm about to give you the rules now. No weapons, no drugs, no drinking, no profanity. I gotta keep it clean for the jits and all that that's
Oh,
watching.
oh,
And a lot of
okay, yeah,
right, and all the
I
inmates that's
overstand,
watching, yeah. All the
overstand.
little
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
go ahead.
overstand. There's no weapons, no drugs, no drinking. That it will not be no
Right.
profanity. I overstand. Nah, but
Right.
yeah,
Go
I
ahead.
was just taking this year. I'm really just rebranding. I'm in the middle of getting my second crib right now. I just moved my studio from off Sunrise and Sunset Strip where I was there for 5 years. I'm rebuilding. I'm just getting into another spot, and I'm getting in the best shape of my life. So when I walk around, rather than people wanting to know what I want to like, rather than people just wondering what I want to do, people asking what does he do for a living. I want to look like everything that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm getting in the best
Right.
shape of my life.
Man, that was a good little response, bro. Like, what made you think about that, though? Like, that's a real good response to say you just like getting in
Uh,
shape and they wonder. Speak on that.
Yeah, nah, it's not only getting in shape. Like I said, it has something to do with your spirituality and me making player moves in my personal life also. Because I can go tail bag up, try like you can chase so much of what you think people want to see, and you can spend plenty of money and just be on like a rat wheel doing this rather than actually having it going on. So like I said, nigga, I'm closing my property. I'm getting in the best shape of my life. I'm rebranding my studio. I'm rebranding myself, and everybody who was around, whoever stay along for the ride, that's who I'm rocking with on the way. You know what I'm saying? That's 5 artists that I'm dealing with. It's still about 4, 5 of them strong, 3 and 2 possibles, and we just keeping the water running. We're just looking forward to whatever God got in store for us.
Right. So do this for me, right? We got a lot of viewership, man, in the hood, up north, in Atlanta, and a couple other cities, and definitely in the jail system, right? So for those who have
I
no
just
clue who you are, right, and
yeah.
they never met you in their life, right? If you had to
Mhm.
give a quick 60 seconds, let people know who you are.
At Dirty 1000, DRRTY 1000. Anybody looking forward to seeing anything else about me, just y'all can type in if y'all have access to the internet, www.dirty1000.com. I have a whole website if you want to shop and grab any of the merchandise. You will just type in www.dirty1000.com /shop. Everything else, if you go to my Instagram at Dirty1000, you can click the link in my bio, it has my link tree with most of my latest videos and my last 2 or 3 releases. My Pumping the Weezer release, we currently at like 1.3 million. My track now open release is at like 560,000. Those are the latest 2 mixtapes that I just released. I've been featured in the Double XLs. I've done feature with major artists. It's not nothing that I don't like to over promote myself. I just like the people to kind of listen to it and buy into what I have going on, and we just keep it going from there. One thing I know about the industry and the streets and whatever you're doing, I know the crowd that I'm looking for is gonna love me to hate me to love me again. So as long as when I'm able to put out content, I can consistently do it, they're gonna embrace it. If I fall back, they're cool with it. They're gonna find somebody else to listen to. But as long as I'm ready, when I'm getting myself together and I'm ready to step out there and do it, I know they're gonna embrace everything I have going on.
Right. I definitely got to ask them kind of questions simply for the fact that even though, like you got this modest spirit just like I do, right? But then, it's about you right now. You know what I mean? And then sometimes you got fans that's watching you right now that forgot about this, that you're gonna remind them of, or they didn't know that you did this, or whatever the case may be. So you enlightening them. You know what I mean? So that's really what it's about. You already know that.
I kind of, I kind of go, I kind of like don't never backtrack. If you get it, you get it. And if you don't, you don't. I've like through learning, not understanding where all my blessings coming from. I know that I'm making strides towards the direction I want to be in my personal life. So I'm not really looking for like a I guess like I'm not really looking for nobody with their pom poms out of anything. If people rocking with me, I continually see people who DM me or I get phone calls on a regular basis like keep doing it, I look up, whatever the case may be. Even not being where I want to be at. Like it's I don't anything that I'm doing right now in my personal life, this whole 21, I'm just really just doing it for me and I'm looking forward to what's to come. But I know it's humongous things to come. Like it's beyond whatever even I can imagine. I'm just playing my role. I'm doing all I can do and all I can be in control of to get where I'm trying
Right.
to go at. You know what I'm saying? I
All
don't want
right.
to remind people. I don't got to, like, yeah, obviously, yeah. Okay, for the people who haven't been out there, fourth quarter probably like one of the biggest records out here lately, like that. What Kodak on and Cole, the fourth quarter. I'm on that. I'm on the first project, baby. I got records with Rick Ross. I have records with Lucci. I have several records, but I don't necessarily like tap into those or try to constantly remind people of those things because those are investments that I made or those things that I've done that were in the past and whatever they is. I don't want to try to relive none of that stuff. I just like to keep moving forward. I know I'll be putting my time, my work, and my effort into things. So whenever it's my time to blossom and I don't have to repeat that or constantly remind people that, then I know that I finally arrived. But if I feel like I gotta constantly remind people what I've done and what I mean, even the whole 1K thing from the culture of from Pompano and out of Broward, I was the first person to whatever. It doesn't matter who was the first. Nobody cares about who's the first person to make the toilet. Everybody just use it. So with that being said, I just
Right,
look forward to what's to come, and I look forward for the to the blessings that's coming. You know what I'm saying?
right. And Pompano, man, that's another thing, I wanted to ask you too, because I'm from Dade County, man, but Pompano basically been kind of popping lately, man. Like those who have no clue of what that area is about, man. Talk about that, man.
I just think everybody in Pompano have some sort of hustle in them. I think a lot of people in Pompano are nonconformists. I think they're gonna try to figure it out before they're being told what to do. I think we kind of go against the grain a lot of the time, and it works for a lot of us. I think it just more so than anything in Pompano is just a hustler spirit, and that's not even
Right,
in Pompano. I think the whole Broward County. You know what I'm saying? Especially this generation, my generation, and generations after. You know what I'm saying? I think people are just hustling, and especially like with having so many resources to be able to do your own thing or be an entrepreneur. I think people are rather take a chance on themselves if they're not for
right,
sure that they want to be something successful aside from a athlete or a superstar or something. Like if they don't want to be like a lawyer or doctor or a nurse or something, I think everybody really pretty much taking a chance on themselves. Because I know a lot of successful hairdressers, studio engineers, audio engineers. I know a lot of people that even don't even get the glam of being in the limelight, but they are making limelight type money. You know what I'm saying?
right,
That's
right.
yeah,
But then in a space where Broward is at, do you feel like y'all in a better position now than you ever been? Because I don't know, like
not
Broward
necessarily.
seems like it's really winning right now. You know what I'm saying?
Not necessarily. I think everything is really an individual sport. Not selfishly saying it, but really it's like it really comes out to you know how much time you putting in, you know how much effort you putting in, you know how much you pray, you know how good you are at this, and it's either you're
Right,
gonna have a roof you either gonna have a roof or you're gonna go to the moon. You know what I'm saying? It's some people get hot today and in 2022 you ain't gonna be talking about them, or some people that get hot today and they'll be hot for forever. If some people get hot today and just become the best writers or become the best engineers and the A&Rs. I don't necessarily feel like it's a space. I feel like it's based on the individual and whether they willing to network and seek out talent and put other people on that iron shopping iron type vibes. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
right,
Broward has a very unique sound. I feel like Florida within itself, South Florida, like from Palm Beach down to Dade, I feel like they have a very unique sound. I feel like they have a lot to give to the world, but I don't think it's no like specific region. Like, cause as a region, like right here from Miami, like even from Pompano to Deerfield, it's a different trend of rap. Or even from Fort Lauderdale to Miami, it's a different sound and a different way that people make hip hop music, and it's a different way that people receive it. I feel like there's a lot of talent down here in Florida in abundance. Like that shit's, I mean, it's definitely there, but I don't
right.
necessarily feel like it's just a Broward thing or anything else.
Man, you've been dropping some jewels. Man, you need to drop an ebook. I know you banging with the. I ain't even joking, bro. Look at my face, bro. Like you
Yeah,
you you surprising me, and I'm saying that respectfully, King. This King to King talking. Like me and you ain't really dealt with each other, so I don't really. This is my
agreed,
first introduction. Like I know about your music. I know you got a name, but sometimes when I do my show is strictly about people that I see really on the grind. Like I respect their
agreed.
grind, and or my fans or my supporters respect their grind. So
Yeah,
this is really my
and I think
introduction, my one-on-one with you. You heard me?
and I thank you for having me. And I've been a fan of yours musically and all the other endeavors that you're taking on. You know what I'm saying? That's why I didn't mind being a part of this. As much as I don't like going out my way or setting this right here, it's not necessarily going out my way, but I will find the time to sit here 30 minutes and kick it and be a part of whatever you have going on also. You know what I'm saying? Because everything you did, the grind has been permanent. They still play your records on the radio to this day. You still, I love the fact that you didn't just be one dimensional. I love the fact that you can also make music, but okay, you're going to start a podcast and you may manage artists and you even might write for other artists. I just love the fact that you keep
Right.
hustling and I respect that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I love to be a part of your podcast or your interview or whatever I'm a part of right now. I'm happy to be a part of, and I'm thankful you for you having me.
Nah, I appreciate you, King. Like real talk. We gonna get into the meat and the potatoes when we come back. I gotta play a couple videos, and then we gonna come back and really chop it up, man. And then I know you a busy person, man, and I love the fact that it's deeper than rap with you, bro. Like you really like a beast when it comes to just like a businessman and like a father, bro. Like man, like
Yeah,
I don't
definitely.
know, man. Fatherhood
I
always
mean,
get me hyped, bro. Like, but I
yeah,
don't really
more than
want to go
any,
too
more
deep
than
into it.
okay, yeah. Whenever
We
you
gonna
come back
come back,
from your
bro.
commercials, yeah,
Yeah, we gonna come back because I really want you to be who you really is, like, bro. Because like when you online, I be saying, I'm like, man, like the fatherhood and you too, cause from a father to father, bro. Like I just respect that, bro. And that's perfect anyway because we about to walk into Father's Day, but I just feel like you're a father every day. You ain't no holiday father. But we'll talk about it
not
when
at
we come
all.
back, bro. Like, hey man, let's play some videos. We gonna come back with Dirty 1000, man. Let's do it.
All right, for sure.
Man, don't go nowhere. Man, you know what it is. It's Respect My Grind Live each and every Tuesday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. I want to take a moment to say shout out to Cocoa Buttery, man. Y'all see what it is. You know I'm big on packaging. We get a lot of free stuff here, man. All these black-owned businesses, y'all definitely send me your product, man, so we can review it, so we can vibe to it. You see what it is, man. She got some cocoa butter. It came in a nice little bag. Look, it's real. You know what I'm talking about? That's real. She got the lip gloss. You could apply it with this. You know what I mean? She sent a lot of love. I'm big on presentation, man. So shout out to all the black businesses that really take this stuff serious. We can come back to my guest, man. But yeah, definitely, man. Shout out to Cocoa Buttery, man. Like these young ladies been sending me more stuff every week, man. All these black owned businesses, but the women ain't playing, man. I put it out on Instagram and they mail it to me, man. So shout out to again Cocoa Buttery, man. This got mailed in to me, man. So shout out to that, man. Hey, Dirty 1000, you know what I forgot to do with you?
What's up?
Go ahead and laugh first, man. You gotta laugh first. Look, so listen. This what I forgot to do. Life ain't that bad. I got this segment called Life Ain't That Bad. Everybody that I do on my show, all my guests, they always pick their favorite R&B song. What's your favorite R&B song of all time? Whether it's from the 80s, the 90s, 2000, the 70s.
My favorite R&B song of all time.
You riding through
I
Pompano right now. What you playing?
uh I ain't, you know what I've been listening to. I ain't gonna say my favorite R&B all time, but the song that I listen to right now, is that Thankful, what that boy Khaled dropped with Jeremiah. That's my favorite song right now.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good
Yeah,
one.
but like I listen to like regular R&B, like throwback stuff, but I can't hand point it. I love all kind of music, all different genres, whatever come on. My
What
mind
what
be
about
everywhere,
that? What
whatever
about
mood
that
I'm
one
in.
though? What got you
It's
going
just
crazy about that Jeremiah?
I am thankful. I'm thankful because I know I ain't doing nothing smart out here. I know that
Right.
all my blessings come from God. Everything I touch, anything that you know what I'm saying, all the blessings that come, I know it come from God. I'm thankful. I do know that somebody been praying for me, head above ground when I could have been 6 feet deep. Y'all can tap into that record when y'all get a chance. Not to over
Hold on,
promote it, I
finish. You
really
gotta
do love
finish
that
it
record.
now. No, finish singing it. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I'm thankful. Yeah, yeah.
Sing it. Sing it.
That was counting me out. I'm thankful. Yeah, I'm gonna do what
Hey,
I got to. I'm gonna do what I got to. I'm an only child, bro, and I actually
Right.
started a business, and I not for nothing. It's a I wasn't even aware of how much of an influence that I have on other adults, not even so
Right.
much children, other adults. You know what I'm saying? And it's not. I don't pat myself back and down and try to make it a big splash, but I just gotta be real careful on how I move. But I know my biggest thing is that I know I'm not doing nothing smart out here, and I know the only thing keeping me safe, keeping me prosperous, and keeping me in good and at peace and in good strength and in good spirits is God, bro.
Man,
So I'm
you
looking
struck a
forward to
nerve.
everything else that's coming. Yeah, I'm not sure else how to put it. And like even right now, I wish I could have just gave you so much fluff and garbage to have ready for the interview, but I'm just in the space right now, bro, where I can't even explain what's going on. But I've been conquering mountains these last 6 months, like since 2021 started. I've been stepping on mountains, overstepping them, like
Right.
standing next to the sun. Like I've been having an amazing year, and I just give all the glory to God, bro. And I just look
Man,
forward to
that's
whatever
crazy.
else coming. I've been having an amazing year. From small things like no longer being on child support. Me and both of my kids' moms, we get along. I just finished having dinner with both of my kids' moms tonight, drinking, hanging. Like we planning a trip to Disney World. All my kids good. From small things like that to another thing is I'm closing on the house in this economy. Like you know what I'm saying. The market
That's
crazy
crazy.
right now, but I'm in the middle of closing
Right.
on the crib. I'll be 32 this year. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Right.
looking forward to continuing and doing things. Not saying that material things are what's making it happen. It's just that I've been just telling God about things, bro, having faith in it, doing all the right I know how to do, treating people how I want to be treated, bro, and it's just been coming together. And I just want to briefly say, free everybody who is listening. Well, everybody who deserve to be free, who integrity good, who conscience good, who treat people how they want to be treated, who God first. Free all y'all. God got grace. It's gonna be another chance. I just put my music on the kiosk. Y'all tap in if y'all looking to it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we can get back to it.
Man, it ain't no listen, man. Don't even say that word fluff on my show. Like you done gave so much uncut raw, ain't nothing stepped on by nothing you saying, and you understand what I'm saying without me even going too deep. Like, bro, like I like when I can have a guest, bro, and I just feel like we got a kindred spirit, bro. Like I'm telling you, like I feel like I've been around you more than once. Jeremy, like, cause some of the things you
Hmm.
saying is like beyond what we need. I couldn't ask for, you know what I'm saying? Like better responses and better, like I'm about to leave, bro. I'm about to just let you get my show for the rest of the night and you can do whatever you want. Cause
Nah,
bro, like
nah, man.
like and that's me saying how much I trust you, bro, because you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like my OG is Jesse. That's the creator of all this video mix. This television station been around for 25 years, over 20 years. You heard me? So like he trusts me with a show to do whatever I want. You know what I mean? And I've been with him doing shows for years, but I just came back. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Because we put a plan
right.
together to do this. You know what I mean?
And
Like
y'all executing. Y'all executing.
yeah, yeah,
I
man. So
overstand.
you blessing my night, and I wasn't even gonna wear this shirt, but bro, you making me feel good about it. It say God made me greater. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the stuff I've been through, dog. I'm greater than what I've been through. You know, so I feel you,
Agreed.
bro. Like I never hide the fact that both my parents was on drugs. They died when I was young. You know, a lot of my siblings they in prison. You heard me? So I got
Agreed.
God made me greater. God made me greater. That's from beingimpact.com. That's
Agreed.
one of a clothing line I started for one of my sons who autistic. You know what I mean? So
Right.
that's why, like, when I see you like going hard for your jit, I be like, man, I like him, bro. Like, cause you showing out, but not
Nah.
in a materialistic way. I know you involved.
Nah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you really involved.
Yeah.
You ain't flexing.
Nah. I actually look forward to being a part of my kid, to being in my kids' life. I came from a real dark space, bro. And
Right,
I'm actually privileged to be their father. I don't feel like them kids had to be here. I feel it's a privilege to be their fathers. So I make sure I spend ample time with both of my kids. I make enough time in the day for that. I make enough time in the day to do whatever else I need to do. So I look forward to instilling some of the morals and values I'm learning along the way. Hopefully my kids don't have to see some of the things I've seen. I never want to get
right,
some of the phone calls my mom and dad got um, about me growing up with my
right,
kids. So, I'm gonna just keep faith in God and do all that I know how to do. And like I said before, I'm not doing nothing smart out here. I'm only out here through God's grace, and all the blessings that's coming is only because God giving them to me. That's why I don't hoard no money. That's why I'm not big on like buying things or like even me closing on this. Like I'm not gonna get on Instagram and tell say it's not my intent. Like, cause I know where the blessings coming from. I'm looking
Right.
forward to I'm just looking forward to people seeing me and they seeing the God in me and ask me, you know what I'm saying? That's what
Right.
I ask God. Do
Man.
I ask God? Don't let them see 31,000. Let them see the God in you. That's why I'm getting God body and all. I'm gonna get in the best shape of my life. I've been to school, like scholarships, all that. Now I'm gonna be in shape.
Right.
You know what I'm
Man.
saying? Yeah,
I relate to that, bro. Like I'm just not starting to get back on my diet tip. I had put up a little weight, but man, I'm trying to, get back into my boxing, get back in my running, eating healthy. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I was just talking about that before I got on with you, bro. Like, I'm back gardening at the crib. Like I just bought a house up in
Agreed.
Pompano Beach. I'm
For
from
sure.
Miami, but I got a mango tree out there that I'm growing, a moringa tree,
For sure.
soursop tree, sugar
For
cane.
sure.
Like I'm
For
really
sure.
trying to, get back, on my health tip. So I respect when I was seeing you in the ring, I say, hey, I like him, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, I
And
say,
what's so crazy, the only reason I started doing that is because I was just trying to find a sport that my son like, and that's something that he finally liked. And I used to let his
right,
mom just take him all the time. And somebody just told him, and somebody said it to me. He was like a month in. I forgot who mentioned it to me. They was like, man, don't let your son mom take him out there. You go out there with him every day. So that just gave me enough room to say, man, I ain't that busy. Just like even when I was telling you, bro, do it just somewhere where I can pull up because it was gonna hold me accountable to pull up and come do the interview because I am
right.
really bad with time and I do always feel like I got something to do and I'm this right here. But just even that right
Overstand.
there, that small part with me pulling up to my son for an hour a day, that started me getting on a workout regimen. Just that small part had me better with time. Where like if
Right,
I tell Chaos two weeks ago that I'd be here on this time, it allows me to do that. My life's just not
right,
chaotic. It has some kind of structure. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So just even
right.
small stuff like that, bro, that brings it forward. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was even more than just being a part of the show and being a part of the interview. This patting myself on the back, like I can see, like I've grown because there would have been so
Right.
many times, man, I got something to do. I got something to do, but really, I appreciate
Right.
even being here. You know what I'm saying? For real,
I'm that same way, bro.
for
Like
real, bro.
that's why I was like even music was kind of hard for me to get in the game because I had one foot in the street, one foot into something else, and then just like trying to be on tour and understand like regimens and schedules and I'm like, bro, I ain't used to that, bro. I never had structure
Yeah,
in my life, bro. Like my grandma raised me,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm out here in the
yeah.
street doing whatever I want and trying to like this is the first time in my life
Figuring it
because
out.
I got to get my kids in order. I gotta
Agreed.
be in order.
You
You
have
feel me? Because you
structure.
gotta lead
Agreed.
by example. Yeah, like that structure important, bro. And it's making me a better man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So yeah, man.
yeah.
I respect you for it, man. You getting a lot of
Nah, I
cosigns
appreciate it.
too, man. From
Appreciate
the
it.
YFN situation and the Rick Ross cosign. That's a blessing, man. How y'all even linked up, bro?
My paperwork was just right, and the right person knew the
Mm-hmm.
people at the right time. Um,
Right,
if I had to do it all again, I would do it more business. But I appreciate even being around those guys. They treated me like a player when I came through. Although we did business, they did the record. We kicked it for a few minutes. Ross even went out his way to do a YouTube video about how he felt about me personally and looking
right,
forward to doing business with me in the future. I never got those records cleared because I didn't know anything about that doing those records. You know
right,
what I'm saying? So now moving forward, I already had the paperwork established. If I want to do another major feature with something that can benefit my brand or any song that I'm doing, like I can do paperwork and all. I'm gonna make sure all that's done out the gate
right,
prior to doing it. So
right,
everything has been a learning experience, and I know God got His hands on me, so everything's timing too. So if I ever
right,
indulge in another major feature or do anything else like that, I make sure I do the business. Unless we do have a
right.
personal relationship. But I didn't know those guys from nothing, man. I was just chasing what those guys had, and it was them guys. It was the art of what it was they hustle. I just wanted to be a
But that
part of what
respect
those
there
guys
though,
were hustling
man.
for. Oh,
That respect
definitely.
there though, you could just tell. You know what I'm saying? Like for real,
Yeah,
for
and
real.
it's to the point now, right now, bro. Like I have an understanding to the point where I don't need nobody. I'm not saying I don't need anybody. I'm not looking to catch anybody wave. I'm looking forward to like
Mm,
what God got for me. You know what I'm saying? I
right,
don't know how far it's gonna go. I don't ask for things anymore. Like it was a point in my life where I was just only praying for $10,000. Like I've prayed for that before. Then you got it. Then now you want more. So now more than anything,
right,
I just ask God to just let His will be done. I don't ask God let me
right,
be famous or make it in rap. I just ask God let His will be done. I do all the right I know how to do. I know I mention God
right.
a lot, bro, because I'm telling you, I come from a dark, dark space, bro, and I'm happy to
Man,
be
you
where I'm
preaching to
at
the
right now.
choir, man. You preaching to the
Yeah,
choir, bro. Like, if you
yeah.
listen to
Not
every
to make any
interview I've
excuses
been,
for
you
it.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Yeah, like some of the things I survived, bro. Like I know it's just a blessing, bro. And sometimes I just want something greater than what you see in this shell to appear, so I could bless certain people,
agreed.
bro. Like so I get it, bro. Like you almost talking to yourself when you talk to me, bro, because I get why you do it without you even the explanation. Like I really do get it, bro.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? It's just like what they say, what's understood don't need to be explained. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I
So
understand.
hey, so now before I get you up out of here, what's real quickly like to get to that next level, aside from like talking to God and God like it being on God time, what do you feel like you're missing in order to take it from this level to this
I
level?
I felt like I have to do my part. All the parts that I can play. Like I need to be physically intact. I need to be mentally intact. I need to be spiritually intact in order to do it. If I want to be a superstar, I need to look like one. And to what not what anybody else thinks a superstar, I know what I need to feel like I need to look like. You don't even know
Right,
you might have money overcompensating for things that why you feel like you out of shape, you can't go in here and buy clothes. Like if you can't buy clothes in a regular mall, you got to get clothes made and stuff. You out of shape. If you live in an unhealthy lifestyle, you got to get all that kind of stuff intact when you want to be successful. Because I don't know any really successful people that are out of shape, that any just bad. It's bags under their eyes. You steady going through things. Like I feel like I had to get a lot of personal things intact before I can become the person that I was trying to be. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So I will sacrifice rather than me doing certain things that I wanted to do or felt like I wanted to do or things that were easy to do. Now I'm sacrificing, bro. I spend $750 a month on working out, fam. Like, not
right,
saying that I need trainers, they just obligate me in doing that. Like, I spend $750 a
right,
month on working out, bro. Between two trainers and my son having a trainer, I'm also trying different things. I'm rebranding. I moved my studio from our Sunrise to Sunset Strip where I was 5 years and moving in a different location, so I don't even have the same energy coming in. Like when I'm talking about
right,
rebuilding, rebranding, and rebuilding, I'm trying to put myself in the best position that I can possibly be in order for God to work. Faith without works is dead. If I'm just gonna sit here and keep
facts,
doing the same thing, expecting different results, I don't expect me to be successful. But if I want to be successful, I have to make some sacrifices. I have to do some things different. I have to change some habits. I have to be more disciplined. I have to make player moves. I have to secure my family more right here, so it doesn't look selfish if I go give an
right,
artist $20,000 just to go sit around with them. It doesn't look selfish if it's a crib right here, and my daughter got her own room now. She's not sleeping in the bed with her brother. She's not sleeping in the
right,
bed with her mother. You know what I'm saying? It's not selfish
right,
anymore. It's not selfish. Like if you like, why go buy a piece of jewelry when you can buy this? I just felt like you had to make sacrifices and be more disciplined and be ready to be successful. Because successful
right,
when I feel like success it comes because I've always been good at everything I've done, but I've never been great at anything. I've been a jack of all trades, but a king of none of them. You know
right,
what I'm saying?
right,
For lack of a better term. So I'm really just looking forward to like me making sacrifices personally and letting God will be done. Whatever it is, I know it's gonna be awesome though. I'm gonna continue to. I
yeah,
love music. That's why I'm gonna continue to record. I'm gonna continue to help people who come around me make dope records. Like I was the person who
man,
taught Kodak how to write hooks. Like I was there. I'm on project
right,
maybe the first project maybe 3 times, and I speak on him because he's very prominent from Pompano, and I wish him all the
right,
success. And I've even spoken to him since he's been home. You know what I'm saying? But even the Coley P, like his splash that he's made, I've been a part of that. Ace Hood, I've been a part of that. Gang, like a
right,
lot of people that come from Broward. Like I've had my hands on the whole 1K movement. I was 31,000 since 2006, 2007. You know what I'm saying? So
right,
I know that I can carry my own thing, but in order for me to be what I need to be, I need to make sacrifices. I need to make
right.
sacrifices. You know what I'm saying? So in order for me to be successful, I need to do everything that I can do, everything I'm in control of, and let God handle the rest.
Man, listen, bro. Man, I'm blown away, bro. Cause this one of those situations. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna shut up. This one of them interviews because I watch interviews back, not for me, but for the things that I might have missed because I was in the moment. And bro, you got one of them that I'm gonna end up taking notes from, bro. Like I really do appreciate you, genuinely, no cap. Your name done came up a bunch of times from whether it's been fans or in mutual circles. Cause you know
Yeah,
the game's small, bro. I mean the world's small, but the game's smaller. You feel me? So
right.
we keep walking past the same people. So I say, man, I gotta have a chop up session with King, bro. Cause you know, like from
Mm,
king to king, bro, like I know we got something in common, if not a couple things in common. And I'm looking forward to
mm,
pulling up on you, bro. Like, cause you 5 minutes
yeah,
from my house, bro. Like literally, bro. Like I'm right around the corner from you. And I usually ask people, you know what I mean, to get some advice before they get up. But dog, you done gave so many jewels, I don't even know even if that's
yeah,
necessary, you know what I'm saying? Like, but
yeah.
for 60 seconds, this what I want you to do. Cause I feel like I'm one person that always talk about that dark place, that cold place, that place of depression or that low tier. You know about it because you done visited there and you've been there for more than one reason that God had you there. So watch this. Go back to that place for 2 minutes, and it's a bunch of people that's in that place right now, dog. Don't talk to me, don't talk to Jesse. For 60 seconds, talk to them right quick and give them some advice.
Everybody who in the dark place, anybody who's dealing with anything that they can't control, just fully submit to God. Tell God you fully submit. You know what I'm saying? And once you give it to God, don't take it back. It's probably the hardest, but most easiest thing you can ever do, and that'll give you peace beyond your own understanding. Forgive freely, love hard, love regularly. You know what I'm saying? Love with the purest intent. You know what I'm saying? If you continue to be in the dark space, just continue to seek God. And when I tell you, give it to God and don't take it back. I mean, when you give it there, leave it there, sleep on it. Whatever you got to do to not think about it, you know what I'm saying? And once it becomes regular, I just know that if you just stay righteous and your integrity is there, God gonna order your steps and He gonna deliver you through anything you ever been through, bro. And life is just gonna be so much more easier. Whether it look like a person is successful through that or anything, it'll be a peace beyond your own understanding because God do give you peace even through darkness. So in my darkest space that I ever been in, the only thing that I did was submit. I told God I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I forgive everybody. I submit. I'm tired of fighting. I used to get rolled by the devil 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. You know, I'd have been on everything from home invasions to et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So
Right.
I fully submitted to God. And once I did that, like I kind of threw up, and I threw up, and they kind of spoke in tongues. You know, I felt delivered since then, and ever since then, you know, even though things seem a little rough, when I just learn how to call on God, bro, it just go away, fam. That's the biggest thing, fam.
Man.
It's not. I'm not doing nothing smart out here, fam. I'm giving it to God, fam, and not taking
Right.
it back, fam. So to anybody who
Man,
doing that,
listen.
just give it to God. Don't take it back, and don't be mad at God now when you pray for something and He deliver you from it, bro, because you know what I'm saying. Like it
Right.
changes things. Yeah.
That too. That too. Hey man, I know we already got your information at the bottom of the screen. Tell the people you know, how to get in contact with you, whether it's some other,
Um.
you know, social
I feel,
platforms.
I, I feel like the best way to get in contact with me is through Instagram at 31,000. But you know I'm
Mm-hmm.
sociable. If you ever see me anywhere and you speak, I'm always holler back. If I'm somewhere and I'm drinking, I'm gonna definitely pour you a cup. If you see me in the restaurant anywhere, I'm very friendly. I'm very free. You know what I'm saying? I'm always looking forward to meeting new people, especially if their energy good. But at 31,000, if
Right.
you want to look at any of my latest music, just click the link in my bio. If you want to grab any of my merch, it's 31,000 www.dirty1000.com/shop. You know what I'm saying? You can
Right.
find any of my merch, but send me a DM. I'm always open to talk to people. If I don't respond quickly, I have more than one person on my Instagram sometimes, but I always see everything. So I'm looking forward to chopping it up. Hey, I'm looking forward to your business, bro, your podcast, your interviews. I'm looking forward to that growing and doing even more numbers because I feel like you're doing something positive also, bro. And may God bless you, bro. And may you continue to
I
step in
receive it.
righteousness, my boy. Yeah.
I receive it, man. Definitely, man. Hey, we finna get to some videos, man. I receive it, man. Appreciate you so much, bro.
All right.
I'm
Thank y'all
just
for
looking
having me.
forward to all the seeds that you done planted, man. Bless you, man.
Yeah. Bless you too, bro. Thank you for having me.
All right. Pick up your feelings. Don't forget to bring your panty liners and your warm air products and your toothbrush that you left in my bathroom. No, I'm just joking. Y'all see how I did that remix? Jesse, I meant to try to let you get a question in last time, but it was getting real good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir.
No, that was good.
I'm sorry. It was real good, man. I know we finna get to our next guest, but let me say this. Um, I didn't get to talk about the movies I watched. Manifest. That's a TV show on Netflix. Y'all need to get up on that, man. Do you know about Manifest, Jesse? Man, you need to learn about it. Basically, the whole plot is this airplane came from Jamaica, and when they landed in New York, 5 years had went by. They had lightning had struck the plane, and they was all pronounced dead and all that there. So when they got to New York, it was 5 years later. So all their families had changed. Some people that was married, they done got married all over again. It's real good, bro. Go check out Manifest.
I have to check that
That
out.
junk is it got a lot of plot twists. Oh yeah, Dirty John, Betty, that's based on a true story, but it's a whole bunch of plot and twist to that, man, where this lady kind of lost her mind in a wedding. It feel like a Lifetime TV show, and she ended up like killing her husband, man, but you'll see why in the end of that. Also, Fresh Fried and Crispy, the little black dude who go around eating a lot of food. Listen, I don't care about the eating, I care about the cooking and the little ideas I be getting from cooking, man. Let's get to our guest, man. I'm
No,
going
he's
too much
not.
talking.
He's not logged on yet.
Oh, okay. We'll get to him. We'll get to him in a minute, man. Listen, that's the reason I was speed talking real quick. I'm gonna get on
There
that
you
while
go.
I'm on here, but
Hold on. Let me get him tuned in. Hold on.
oh, okay. Pecan, what's happening? One of my dancers that logged on. Again, shout out to Cocoa Buttery. Y'all see I got the lip gloss. I ain't opened nothing yet. I'm sorry. I haven't opened none of this stuff yet, man, because I've been so busy. I get a lot of stuff in the mail. Y'all see what it is, man. Y'all tap in with her. I put her information up already, and y'all definitely check this episode out. You know what I'm saying? I'm really excited. I'm about to get on to my next guest. I did with the packaging. What you say, opening now? I be feeling like a kid at Christmas, man. When I be getting stuff in the mail, and I always end up getting more. Hold up. I did what you told me to do. Okay, my guest. I'm about to get on with my guest. Shout out to Cocoa Buttery again. Now I feel like my lips ain't so chapped. Look, now my lips look shiny. A lot of women, I'm gonna get a lot of followers because my lips shiny. They gonna be like, man, Chaos got on lip balm. Man, shout out to Cocoa Buttery. Hey man, lip butter, I'm sorry. Man, let's get to my next guest. Let's do it. I'm ready to rock out. There you go. Tell the people what your name is, bro. Go ahead.
What up, man? Grime, what's going on, baby? It's Dremon. At Dre Mizzy here in the building, man. Great vibes. I met you in Miami, and we here, man. Grime, respect my grind.
Hey, check this out. Before we do anything, before we get into my show, the first thing I got to do is lay the rules down. I know I'll be inboxing and let y'all know the rules, but no weapons, no drugs, no drinking, no profanity on this show. We got to keep it clean, man. So that's the first part. The next part is this. All my guests do this now.
Okay.
What is your favorite R&B song, whether it's from the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s? What is your favorite R&B song?
Man, you know what? One of my favorite R&B songs, especially right now, is Usher, Nice and Slow.
Really? That's a
Yeah,
good
and
pick.
then it's a good pick. And then there was another song where artists redid it. Him and a female R&B artist, they redid it and they flipped it real nice. It's hard to flip a classic, but that just goes to show, man. That's that source right there. That's one of my
So,
favorite ones, man.
so what? All right, check this out. So with Nice and Slow, do you feel like you know
Yeah,
the words?
yeah. don't, I don't sound. It don't sound the same when I sing it. But yes, I know the words.
I
So
don't care. I don't care. You put yourself in it. You put yourself in that position. I didn't put you there, brother. You put yourself
you
there.
did
So
this.
now,
You knew you
now
did
for my
this.
fans and my followers, you gotta sing a little piece of the song. Go ahead.
You know, it's the '90s, so I gotta start off with a deep breath. You know what I mean?
Go ahead.
What you doing?
No, ain't no music. Don't be trying to put no
Something,
music there.
something, 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 man. Now, baby, tell me what you want to do with me. You know, I got a little voice in the back. Do do do
Right.
do do. In fact, you know what? It's 7 o'clock in Albuquerque. Let me see if I can do it. It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top, cruising the street.
Bam,
Oh
bam,
yeah,
bam, bam.
I got a real pretty, pretty little thing that's waiting for me. Y'all go put them on the screen too. I pulled
Oh,
up, anticipated good
oh, just that
love.
point.
Don't keep me waiting. I got
Oh,
plans to put my hands in places I've never seen, girl. You know what? Check it out. Let me take you to a place that's nice and quiet. That's enough, bro. That's enough. That's enough already.
oh,
Don't
bruh,
blame it.
I got the best show in the world. Forget top flight security, Craig. Listen,
For the world.
dog. The way Jesse just slid in there and showed that boy washing his face and then doing a little Michael Jackson little slide to the side with Usher like that. You can't pay for better production. That was off the
No,
top of the head. That wasn't planned. It wasn't scripted. You said what it was, and then Jesse just came through with the video. And it
man,
looked like he
Clark,
really
come on.
was singing your part. Listen. All right, so listen. Back to this interview, man.
Let's
Um,
go.
explain your name. Explain your name, man. I always got to go in these names, man. So everybody got a reason why their name is what it is. Like, so talk about your name and the significance.
Well, I mean, I guess the significance of it is what it is. Is Dremon is my middle name, you know, and that's I was named by my dad, and
Mm-hmm.
he's, you know, it's such a pretty solid name and a solid name to match a solid character and to match a solid thing, especially if we're doing in this type of industry. So I go by Dremon. It used to be D Boy at first, but at the end of the day, boys grow to men, and I'm Dremon the man. So that's the name.
That's pretty good. That's a good one, man. Like, I'm big into names, man. So I always want to know why somebody is who they are. You know what I mean? Because some
Thanks.
things have significance. So
Let
now,
me let
since
me
I've
let me
met
ask
you,
you about your name.
my name,
Yes, sir.
um, it's a lot of different answers to that. But one is I've always been grinding. I've always been hustling. So before I
Okay.
ever was in the group grind mode, everything that I do has the word grind in it, whether it's respect my grind,
Mm,
Grind Magazine. I used to own a magazine called the
okay.
Grind Magazine with my partner Shawar. Grind Time TV was one of my first web shows. Grind Mode 101 was a television show I had on this network, Video Mix. My
Okay.
name is Grind, so that's part of it. But my nickname has always been Chaos. And I got that from being very wild, very bad, very off the chain. But it all the letters actually mean something. It's called created to have an abundance and success. That's what chaos means when you break it down. Like every
Okay.
letter means
All right,
something.
man.
So yeah, man, that's what the
All
word
right, no
chaos
trouble.
is. And then on top of that, like I used to have a wild life, a crazy life, a not so good life. But the word chaos, I believe in not changing your name from something bad to good, but actually changing the meaning and the definition of it. So now people see the positivity in the word chaos because they like, oh snap, he's
Yeah,
done this. He's
and
an
you feel
activist for this,
and you
right?
feeling it, you know, and you feeling it because it's a chaos is a strong, respectable energy even behind the word itself. You know what I mean, and what's done with it.
Right. That's true too. That's true too. So now the city that you live in, you was born and raised in.
Yep, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Here in the building, born and raised, man. You know, my family's from here. My dad's family from himself, they come from Chicago, Illinois. But
Uh
yeah,
huh.
Albuquerque, New Mexico. I got it tatted on the neck too, but
I know nothing about New Mexico or Albuquerque, man. It just sounds like a place that I need to drive real fast through because
yeah,
you might end up
you
like
might be the only one.
kidnapped or
You might
something.
be the only one driving that fast. You know, y'all, you out there in Miami. You know what I mean, or in Florida, so you'll be driving faster.
I ain't gonna lie, man. That just sounds like Albuquerque. What are y'all known for? Like what is it? Like I don't know nothing about that part of town. That's not on my bucket
Breaking
list. Nowhere
Bad.
on my bucket list.
Well,
You say what, Jesse?
Breaking Bad.
nah, see, now hold on. Now, Breaking Bad in films here, but if we want to talk about that aspect, out of all the states and or cities in the US as far as for top in film, Netflix, anything you name it, whatever it was, we are top
Uh-huh.
three always with Atlanta and with LA for that for film. I mean, Breaking Bad is one of them. You know, they did some of the Transformers here. They did Thor here. Um, Denzel Washington and Mark Wahlberg was here. That last Tom Hanks movie. Film's always coming through here, and that's definitely a thing here. You know, we're
Wow.
also known. I mean, yeah, it's man, it's going here. You know, Amazon's coming through here. Bezos done dropped off a building here. You know, the Facebook center's
Oh,
here. We got some real nice land here. You know, we got a few things here. Amazing sunset skies. You gonna find out
I've been
about
to
the real
Albuquerque
red and green
before.
chili.
One of the things that I really remember is just seemed like a healthy living is kind of just part
It's
of
a
the
chill
lifestyle
living.
out there. Yeah, just like
It's a
the grocery stores and the food and the whole thing a little more on the healthy side than you would see other places.
I mean, yeah, for the most
right.
part, because of how more open it is, you know what I mean, and that's just what the city itself and what it is, because it's a mixture, you know. It's a little bit of city, it's definitely country, and it's definitely plains and mountains, and you get the hippie vibe as well.
Yeah, that's the part that's confusing to me because like I really when I think of Albuquerque, I just feel like it's a lot of mountains or deserts or
It is.
something like that, and that's probably like the
It's a
ignorant
desert.
side of me. Right.
It's higher altitude too, especially when you come over here and towards Denver, higher altitude than pretty much anywhere else you probably would find in the United States.
So now, with that being said, what is the music scene like? Give me like a little layout of like what is music like there. And now it's making me understand why you be traveling all over the place because ain't nothing in no Albuquerque, New
You
Mexico,
know,
bro. Ain't nothing, bro. Y'all got
but
one open
just for,
mic and there's a country open mic.
oh no, oh okay, but no, no, that's now country's real big out here. Country is the biggest
right.
selling demographic here for that one, but as far as other things for that, when you go to that, there's an underground scene. There's an underground scene everywhere. The difference is
Mm-hmm.
between the hip hop, R&B, or urban underground scene. It hasn't been tapped yet. Versus other places. When you talk about Florida, when you talk about Georgia, when you talk about the tri-state areas surrounding New York, when you talk about California,
Right.
of course, you can swing the South all the way out to Texas. Each of those are an individual one. We're so top 40. That's why you'll get the your boy will come out here and be like, yo, there's mad vegans and healthy people. You'll come through, you'll be like, I don't know what's out here besides country. And there's a whole bunch of other
Mm.
stuff to it. It's so top 40. That's pop, country, um, rock, hardcore rock, everything else kind of mixed into it. And it's more of one of those places where it's highly appreciative of all genres of music.
Right. So, do you feel like where you're from right now, you're getting that respect musically, or you're leaving an impact in some type of way? Because,
Yeah,
like I say, like you really are the icebreaker when it comes to that area.
is I'm definitely leaving an impact. People will get the message when they're supposed to get it, whether it be at the beginning, the middle, or the end when you set out to do what you're supposed to do. Definitely left the impact though. Was the only artist literally during the shutdown for 2020 that was moving. Even though I'm a hip hop artist, I was the only artist in
Mm-hmm.
general moving. You know what I mean? No matter what the genre was or who it was here, I have a great team for it. Shout out Slaughter Entertainment. Definitely linked up with, Straight Up Entertainment for other stuff that we're doing here, things. And I got to recently work with some OGs in the game just to get some really good coaching skills and preferable skills for it with Corrupt, Dog Pound, some of the cats from Wu Tang, Capadonna, a few other people, which you have a close enough relationship to. So, yeah, I'm definitely leaving an impact. They have a
Right.
magazine out here. They have a magazine and they've always put on music since they've been out for years. And I'm the first hip hop artist they've covered ever since then. And there's been mad hip hop artists. You know what I mean? There's been other ones
Really.
to do that, but to cross those grounds and to take it to that level, because I'm taking Albuquerque to the world at this point. I'm taking it to the whole U.S. and not just to one specific demographic or crowd, but to every single one of them. You know what I mean? And that's to where it's
Right.
really standing out and it's going. and now it's more of a site to where you see a separation. You know what I mean? And I take pride in that definitely because you could be the biggest dog on the porch, but how they gonna react to you in L.A.? How they gonna treat you in New York? How they gonna treat you in
Right,
Philly? How they gonna treat you in L.A.? How they gonna treat you in Miami? Which Miami is one of those like those spots as well, to where either you know somebody or you got it, and if you don't have one of the two, have a good day.
right, right. It's I ain't gonna lie, like this is a tough city to tap into. I mean, I know LA, New York, and Atlanta is, but
Yeah, it
Miami is
is.
different. You really gotta, excuse me, you really gotta know who you're dealing with. Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta
see, that's what
know
like
somebody that knows somebody.
With New York and Miami. I feel like just from being from Albuquerque, it's like who are you dealing with and who you know? Because it's like if you're not have you don't have a proper reputation or anything like that, or a solid grind, or a clearly seen buzz is going on here. Like, what is there to really talk about? Who are you with? What are you doing? You know what I mean? What's going on here? They're gonna really check into it, and at the same time, from Miami, New York, especially with those two main places on the eastern sides of the U.S. Y'all have had some of the most game changing and solid stuff to come out and to control and maintain the game. You know.
Right. And with your label situation, that really goes pretty much hard for you. I got a chance to bump into what was it, Slaughter Entertainment.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
You know what? We were at the Liddy show. We were
right,
at the Liddy show
Lydia's
over
family,
there, and
man. Shout out
that's where
to
we
right. Shout out to
yeah
Lydia,
we
24 hour.
yes sir. So I had took the picture with you over there with
Mhm.
you and Gunplay. I was coming out. That was me and my camera dude Rome from Philly, and then we was waiting. And that's where I mean that's kind of what we was doing in that same push in that sense here. You know what I mean? And to
Right,
be in those places to where it matters, because the stuff y'all was talking about, Caps was listening. You know what I mean?
right, definitely, man. I had an awesome time that night. So what's the situation with Slaughter?
That's the management.
That's
You know what I
like
mean? That's the management. That's the
yeah, that's what I'm
team.
saying. Like, are they based out of Albuquerque too? Is really what I mean. Like, are they based in your city? Like, how did that whole evolve? Like, and what's
You
next coming
know,
from
they're
you and
but
them?
they're by coincidence, they are from the same city where I'm from. But when I linked up with them and I met with them, I was opening up for a show with Mozzie in Denver, and they just happened to be there, and that's where we linked up at. And like I
Mm,
said, it's like, yeah, we're from Albuquerque. We could talk about in the city on the porch, but they saw me when I was doing my thing in Denver, as well as they were doing it for something else that was going throughout the country. You know what I mean?
right, right. That's dope. So the main project is the "Do It For Me" single, or you working on putting some money and machine and time and energy behind another single.
Oh, we're putting time and energy to the machine of the brand, of course, and it's different pieces for it as you go up here. Do it for me. Wax, Say Less is about to drop Friday here. You'll see that here. It's a short film. He talked about it earlier for Old Breaking Bad, but it's like New Mexico film. They definitely backed us for the Say Less video here. We have some great things for
Mhm.
that. It's a short film as well. So I got a whole bunch of pieces, and each of those songs are on something that's is connected to the EP. The EP, I got a small little thing that's about to come out here for July weekend that we're pushing towards it to give y'all some singles. Say Less, Advance, Do It For Me, What I Came to Do, In the Bag, and it's going to be a really good event. And Vibe is a
Right.
single too that's on it next to it. And we shot that in Miami. We're trying to get on your vibe out there, man. You know what I mean? The beach, the
Mm.
sun, bright colors, all kinds of women. You gotta love it. But yes, sir.
It's a different world out here, man. That's all I can say,
Yeah, it
man.
is. I almost moved
I
out
hope
the
you ain't
third time.
make no babies out here, man. Don't try to run back to New
I
Mexico
know.
after you make
I'm a little
babies, man.
focused. I'm a little focused. I'm a little
Right,
focused.
right, right. That's a good thing to know. So, like, I heard you. I usually tap into this part too. When it comes to like artists that I deal with. I know you're doing music, and I don't know how it is there, but I like to kind of go to the left a little bit and see, like, business wise, are you playing with something else? Are we in stocks, bond, forex? Are we, what I mean? Like, what are you doing over there to have multiple streams of income is what I'm shooting at.
Well, you always got to get into different streams of income for sure, whatever it is, especially how it goes here. You know, as you've seen in the
Mm.
news for this past election, they legalized marijuana over here as well, and on top of
Oh,
that,
okay.
the whole West Coast is now legalized. You know what I mean? If we're talking about over up Seattle, we're talking about anything California, Nevada, Colorado, Arizona, New Mexico. That's all over here. Even Mexico, right under us, and does that. So it's definitely a thing that's taken a whole different routes and streams that can add to people what they're trying to collect in. The film scenes out here, so there's always things to do to get into that. And then, of course, the other stuff you see as far as like in stocks and other things, you might want to plant a couple of seeds in and mix it out here. But you know, it's not really something to talk about until it goes for it.
Why do you think there's so many other states not jumping on legalizing marijuana? Because look at what you're saying. Like, even though it took a little while, like the West Coast is definitely all the way in the game right now. Like as far as like legalizing everything. Because as far as Florida, we're just on medical right now. We're not recreational. I mean, we probably got another 2 years, 4 years. We don't know how long. I know a lot of people are waiting because I've never seen so many different like CBD dispensaries and things of that nature. So, from where you're standing at, what do you think is taking so long for the rest of the world to just say, "Boom, we going all in"?
I mean, you know, every situation like that, where they come to something that's world changing, lots of money or anything to that level of energy, you know what I mean? It's all politics and how it can work well for, you know, whoever is coming across to what they're doing here because marijuana has always been a thing like that, you know what I mean? It came out and it wasn't legalized and until it was, you know? So it's
Mm-hmm.
more of those things and how it's going to go. You know, New York, New Jersey, which was it was pretty shocking. They definitely joined on the board there for doing all of that. And at the end of the day, here, how much jobs it creates, taxes, things it does for the cities, attraction for the city, since not every state, of course, if the city going in the state, if they're not legalized, it gives you places. Because before that, people here, they're like, cool, I can go to Colorado, cool, I can go to California. Now it's to a point to where even if it wasn't here, they can go anywhere.
Right, I got you. So, I mean, any merch or any other business that you like?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the
We
film
got
going on. We got. Go
second.
ahead.
So we have Second Nature merch. You can check that out here on social media, the website itself, secondnaturemerch.com. Those things, merches, especially with the brand and the name and more of the person following, because it's all campaign as far as how you feel it, the music, anything else you're into, merch, fashion styles, movies, film. So secondnaturemerch.com. That's on Instagram. That's you can see that on my page as well. You can see it on Slaughter Entertainment's page as well. Secondnaturemerch.com is definitely a thing also to get into and what we're doing. And on a side note here, I know it's not necessarily more of the thing of like, you know, what are you doing for other necessary streams of income here, but as far as like your community and helping out and giving back to your community or another community,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? You know, because as far as if management, we, you know, they want us to do things to where if we can do a turkey drive, even if it's not in Albuquerque, do a turkey drive in, I don't know, Harlem or different things here with somebody who's for city council and wants to make a change in their city here, or if you want to end over nearly 200 or something packages to kids aspiring to be athletes for basketball in Las Vegas and camps for that with sweatbox and other things like that. Just stuff, anything like that, definitely. And I feel like that's more of a return of like, you know, you're doing what you're supposed to do for the world versus, you know, just the finances and avenues of streams of income and what you need to do with it. But yes,
That's dope. That's dope. Look, I know we gotta play some videos. We're gonna
shout
come
out,
back with you, bro. Don't go nowhere. Don't go too far. We're gonna play
we
some
here.
videos. We're gonna come, yeah, we're gonna come back and chop it up with you, man. My first New Mexico guest, man, ever in history, bro. Like you the only one. You probably the only black person that lives there, cause
Yeah, I knew it's gonna do
he's
that. Juneteenth is
he's in New
coming up, but
Mexico.
before the 19th, you'll see all the black people out there. They'll be like, "What? Yeah, come on, we in here." But yes, man, I got you.
Man, hey
Pacific
man,
Plaza, New Mexico. I got you.
man. He try to call out one project. So, hey man, let's play some videos, man. She gonna have a child when I'm in it. Y'all see what it is. 0877. That's another body drop fragrance, man. I got the body drops from Shawat too. I forgot to show that earlier. You know what I'm saying? So I also got the roll-ons. One of these roll-ons is yours, just it's the oil. Just the oil roll-on, man. It smells nice too, man. I'm in the oils, man. I don't know if you're in the oils, but
Yeah, I like
yeah,
that.
man, they came into this pot. You say what, bro?
Yeah, I like those. I like the oils, the natural oils of frankincense and all that good
Right,
stuff. I like that. Man, you saw Apollo G got jammed up over the weekend. He was on the Breakfast Club on Friday and ended up
right.
getting jammed up down here in
And
Daytona.
then the crazy part, Vanna helped set up that album release party, man. And she was with him all night. And
Hmm.
as soon as he left, boom, he gets stopped. And then, I wasn't there, but I'm going off of the video footage. I'm going off of how he was acting before he left, where he was in a positive vibe, he was focused. And here it is, he got a driver and a bodyguard. They're in the front, Polo G and his brothers in the back. As soon as they stopped them, they was pressing who's in the back seat, and they need to show identification, which they don't have to. And then, it turned into an argument, and the police snatched him out the car.
His mom was
Like I,
pissed.
yeah, I was pissed because I'm like, bro, I'm watching him on. I was supposed to be there at the album release party, and I'm like, bro, come on, man, like, um, to watch that go all the way up until, and you saying they had a great night, they was positive, he was saying a lot of great things at the party, and then you get some angry police and do it the way they do, and then you know what's messed up. Sometimes it's some of these police confrontational, man. Like they do way too much for the littlest issues, man. And if you talking about the tents are too dog, okay, y'all can say that now. But bro, like it's a lot of profiling that goes on in this city. I mean, we could talk about it or we ain't gotta talk about it. But it's just ridiculous, bro. It's
And
ridiculous.
aggravation. You know what I mean?
Right. It's
They on a
it's
positive
very
mood. You know what I mean? They in a positive mood. He doing his thing. He moving away from that. Like you said, you got a driver and a bodyguard, which means you definitely ain't doing nothing. You know what I
right.
mean? They're there for work at that point. You know, and then you
And
ain't even
and
do
and,
nothing. You
and
leave the release party.
the person that I'm speaking about though, is you was there with Vonna 305 who was at the white chick with all the tattoos, man. She go hard for a lot of
Yes.
artists down here, man.
Yeah.
She works close. She works close with Rap Snacks. I was showing a lot of the Rap Snacks that we had here last week, and a lot of different artists down here in Miami. And she just so happened to be with Polo G that night, and I watched it on the story, and I'm just like, come on, man, like. But anyways, with you, when you see a situation like that, because that could be any one of us, not just Polo G, even though it might be racial profiling, he might have just been targeted by what they say hip hop police. What do you do to prepare
Yeah.
yourself for your day when it happens, or if it happens? What speak on it?
I mean, my date for when that happens, because I'm moving, I'm working, and manifestation or manifesting, as you were talking, what I mean, from the film, other things like that is real. Um, I definitely feel like you just got to be in tune and be in that zone and be in that situation. And at the end of the day, you know the vibes, you know the areas, you know the certain things, and the majority of them circumstances, especially as you move up and move towards things. And
Right,
sometimes change coming is not easy. You know what I mean?
right.
So it's not acceptable. Like I was actually with my I was chilling. I was chilling with somebody. I was chilling with a special person, whatever you want to call them. And we watched the Billie Holiday movie they just put out. Right
Mm-hmm.
now, you can go peep that here, and you can kind of go see more of that thing of what it's talking about. To be targeted, you have to have certain things that they can leech and latch onto to target you about. You know,
Right,
and
right,
even if we're talking about a Billie Holiday, or if we're talking about a Tupac, or if we're talking about Polo G, it's definitely something
right,
heavy to definitely pay attention to and to hold on to here in the sense and to be on those P's and Q's here. And at the end of the day, you see a young black man changing his life around, coming from places where most people don't come from because of the statistics, different things like that. You know what I mean? You got to applaud them. You just got to hope the best for them and for anybody else following that.
Right. Um, I know we coming out of this COVID situation, right? How is it affecting your
Hmm.
city? Are the stats still high? And my second part to that question is, how are you moving around your city? Is it a way to keep doing shows or open mics and showcases? Is it still tough to get into the studio in a time where the numbers they're dropping, but it still exists? We over 600,000 deaths in the last 15 months, man. Like, speak on that for me right quick.
Well, and not even to toot it like that, but as I told you before, during all of the shutdown for 2020, I was literally the only artist, even if I'm a hip hop, rap artist, however you want to put it, from them things, urban. I was the only artist that was literally moving. You know what I mean? Like with my management, Slaughter Entertainment, if all them, we were literally the only ones moving here. I was on the HBCU tour. We were about two, three cities in, getting about to get to the big ones, and that's when COVID came and shut it down here. So even after it shut it down and you didn't see no songs being released, you didn't see no videos, you didn't see any other thing like that. As myself, Dremon or at Dremizzy, I still was moving and doing that here. And, of course, moving to the standards, being safe, being precautious, doing things like that, but still taking a chance to do that here because it hit us, it hit the whole country. Ain't nobody shooting
Right,
films, ain't nobody doing music, ain't nobody doing shows. There's no big tours. Live Nation lost out on only a couple billion if you're asking Live Nation or somebody on that level, but
right,
it really hit hard, and to do that here and at the same time back to what we talked about before the break, that's where I was able to make my impact at. I was able to define myself, not just define myself, but show a difference maker and to show things here to where at the end of the day, no matter if you're the best talent in whatever you do, you know what I mean? There is somebody who, even if they're not as talented as you, they're willing to outwork you at least. You know what I mean? They might not be able to have the skill set you and the talent, but they'll show up all the time, on time, they'll get the right team, they will do their full attendance. They will do that here. And, because we're a smaller city here, but at the end of the day, with us being a smaller city in comparison to other places and the type of places we are, just like homie said earlier about, people being healthy and eating at, Sprouts,
right,
in places like that. Like, yeah, like, yeah, we're okay. Like, as far as ours, we didn't have to fully shut down after a while or stay shut down like how other people would have. You know what I mean? Like, we came up with
right,
a color system. The governor came up with a color system. You know what I mean? There ain't no color system in major cities. Y'all either going or you ain't going. And we did that and we're able to do that. And here, she definitely put those things set in stone. The governor is a she, by the way, Wuhan. And that's how I was able to go. And now we're moving through that progressively. Where numbers were high everywhere else, they weren't high over there. We were one of the last few places in the U.S. before they would consider the numbers high. You know what I mean? So
right,
it was good. It was an advantage. Being from New
right,
Mexico, seeing about New Mexico, all the things you hear about New Mexico for in the news, and not it being filmed, but being, if it's film or if it's low COVID numbers or if it's different things, is welcome with arms. It's something new and refreshing.
right, right. I didn't ask my last guest this, but I'm gonna ask you because
Let's
I
go ahead.
kind of forgot with the last one. We just went to rolling. You're going to the studio. It's nothing complicated.
Uh-huh.
Listen, you're about to go
Okay.
to the studio as soon as you leave here, right? This big television interview that you're doing in Miami, but you're about to go to the studio. There's three features there. They all waiting on you. Who are the three features that you would love to do a song with, either separately, together, dead or alive? Go.
Ooh, you know what? I'm dead or alive. Whatever. Okay. I'm taking the feature from Biggie. You know what I mean? I need. No, 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 no. Scratch that. Let me start over. Because I'm a heavy production guy. I want something from Jay Dilla. I need something from my favorite hip hop artist to me in my heart. I need something from 50, whether he pulling Dre or M or whoever whoever it is. And then number three, I'm gonna need a hook. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna stretch it to four. I need a hook from either Usher or Brent Fires. One or the other. I need that.
Say the last name again.
Brent Fires, the lead singer of Saunders. He's independent and growing, and at the same time, he kept it moving the same way from COVID and all I'm talking about. But his team got established before that. Yes, sir.
I gotta look that up. I probably heard of him, but don't even know, bro. Like this, yeah. I gotta look this up.
You know what? He spelled fires is like a whole different way. It's not even Fire. It's Brent, and then it's like Faiyyez fires. But look up Sonder,
Mm,
Sonder. See, this is how you know I like the music because this ain't got nothing to do with that. And the one time I missed him, he was on tour independently right before COVID, and he was going from a Phoenix or Tucson stop to like Denver, something like that. It was on Twitter and all of that here.
mm,
Um, he was passing through Albuquerque. This is one time to where shout out DJ 12 Tribe for other things for downtown. They had a spot there. They had a table and stuff. I was gonna slide through here, but for other sessions, other reasons what we were doing, I didn't make it. And he was like, "Yo, that dude you was talking about that we ain't heard about, he was coming through." So he had a section right next to you. Didn't know it, but he's been moving, and ever since then, now he's got features with he's on 2 Chainz album with him and Kanye. He had that song with Gold Link. You know what I mean? He had a few other
mm.
things here, so y'all check him out and y'all boost it up here. But those are the 3 artists here, and if I could add a couple, Big Sean, Kanye, if we could bring back Michael Jackson, even if it's for a bridge or other shit, because he was just so great. Excuse my language.
Mm.
And yeah, keep it to that positive vibe and energy. How much those people do what they have done now, today, and back then, and what they do.
I still want a feature from Prince, man. I would love that because I
I
feel
mean, you
like
know what? If it wasn't Prince, if it wasn't Michael, it would be Prince. Like,
right,
but here's the problem: Prince gonna do everything. You got to pick the part you want, and I'm down.
right. Like I ain't gonna lie, he gonna control that whole situation. You gonna come back. He gonna set up the strings. He gonna do the
That's what
percussions. He gonna do
that's
this.
what
He gonna have a
it was
tambourine over here. Like yeah,
exactly. He's gonna be like a tambourine, 2, 3 high pitches, one heavy bass, dude, and you got to play the tambourine and
right,
make a sound of blowing straw through a salt on some something. You know what I mean? But you got to do that.
right. He
And
gonna be
you know
like,
what?
I
He's so
wanna.
great. You would do that.
Nah, finish.
Yeah, that's what you said. I want it. I heard you like I want it. I was like, yeah, Prince. What do me and Chaos need to do? What we
I ain't gonna
doing?
lie. Like
And we
he just gonna say something awkward, and I'm gonna be with it. He gonna be like, I need a
exactly,
Corona bottle
exactly. I
from
might hear him because I speak
Albuquerque.
low, just like how he does.
I need a Corona bottle from Albuquerque, New Mexico, but not from the corner store on 125th,
And he's
the one
Prince,
that's
so you would have
closed.
got
And,
5.
and then you gonna do it, and then you gonna be in there like,
Yeah, he's gonna be like,
that's all he gonna want you to
I
do.
need
I'm
you
be
to play
like,
the
hey
harmonica to
Prince,
this
hey,
5
but you
drum.
know I rap though. I got 16 bucks. No, I didn't ask you for that. I just want you to play the flute
Exactly. That's how
next
they
to the
do.
Heineken and Corona bottle, and I'm gonna be
You're gonna
like,
be like, yo, I got a 4.
hoot, hoot.
You're gonna be like, yo, I got 12 bars. He's gonna be like, that's cool. But the 4 bars going to 6, I wrote you to play
Right,
on the empty bottles like you're in Stomp or something like that. You better
right.
do that because that's what you do. And I'm Prince. And when doves
That's
cry,
just Prince, man. You already know it, man. But listen, I know
and
we
when
got to
doves
get up
cry,
out
purple
of here.
rain happens.
I got to get up out of here, right? But before we
Let's
get up out
go.
of here, I need you to give 60 seconds or less. Give some advice to, like, maybe a new up and coming rapper that's in a small city, man. Give them some advice, man. Keep it short because I know we got to get up out of here.
All right, I'm gonna keep it short here. For that small advice for my artist or anybody or myself, because advice could be taken to anybody here. Stay passionate about what you do. If you're staying passionate about what you do, you feel the fire, you feel the dedication, but also with the dedication and fire, make sure you have fun and make sure you stay inspired. Make sure it's something that you want to do. Surround yourself with people who support what you want to do and do those things there and to keep it moving. And at the same time, you talk about the Most High, believe and to put your hands together for faith. And other than that, your life's gonna be what's gonna be. And if you're somebody, you're somebody. If you're nobody, that's on you.
That's some great advice, man. Oh, also, man, y'all need to get on fan base. I try to say that every episode. If you aren't on fan base,
And
get on
base.
there, man. Yeah, man, definitely make some money on there. Y'all follow me on fan base, man. My name is Grimo Chaos, just like on everything else. Now, before you get up out of here, Get your contact information so we can close out the show.
All right, well, man, well, you know what I mean? Well, shout out to Grind Mode Chaos for one, you know what I mean? Respect My Grind TV, Video MX TV, all these things here. Slaughter Entertainment, Straight Up Entertainment, Lil Jimmy. I love Gretchen, you know what I mean? All of those people here, man. Go ahead, follow me at Dremizzie, DREMIZZIE. Music is all platforms, and at Dremizzie for whatever platform you will find me on because we do it. And thank you for having me, man. I appreciate y'all. I love it, and I'll be back out in Florida soon here. Maybe not when the storm hit, but I'll be there.
Man, definitely, man. Be safe out there in a town that has no crime. Man, keep your head up, man. Stay focused, man. And I'm gonna
What's
see you
good?
soon, man. We out of here, man.
Boom.
Video mix, man. Let's play some.